Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. Been wanting to play this game for a long time, just haven't had time. We're gonna start a new game. We'll probably go with hard difficulty. It's suited for Infinity Engine. Yeah, we'll give it hard. Alright. Obsidian Entertainment present Pillars of Eternity. Heavier armor grants more protection but extends recovery for its wearer.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright then. We'll go with a male character. Human, commonly called folk, are the most common race in the Drywood, Empire Old Valia, and the Valian Republic. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and emotional intensity that can project to others. They might, we don't really care for might. Armora, might. Yeah, +2 in might. What is, oh. Dexterity and perception. Olan. Resolve might, perception. Godlike. Dexterity and intellect. Intellect represents the character's logic and reasoning capability and interaction. It can be useful to deduction, thought realization, and problem solving. In combat, it contributes to the will defense and influence duration in the area effect for all abilities and talent. Okay. So we go with the This will be simple and go with a human, I guess. Alright. Mellow. The most common human. Mellow folk. Strider had lived in the area for almost 2,000 years. Mellow folk traditionally live at the edge of the Elven Forest, working open plain. Fighting spirit, 1 per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance. Folk temporarily gain bonus to accuracy and damage. Ocean, okay. Savannah. What did I get? Armor to teach all island. Gain an additional weapon set. Coastal. Towering fatigue. Coastal gain bonus to defense against prone and stun effect. Alright. What did dwarf get? Mountain. Hell and hardy mountain dwarves have a bonus to defend against poison and disease attack. Boreal. gain 15% or 15 accuracy against any creature in the water primordial elf. I'm sure you wood elf. Against any enemy that has more than is more than 4 meters away. Element endurance. All pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reduction. Well then, Defiance Resolve. After being subject to a will attack, while only triply gain a bonus to all defense. When attacking any target that is also being targeted by a teammate, I only convert some of their hits into crit. Wow, that's pretty good. And godlike. Oh. Death Archer, when Death Godlike attacked enemies with 25% or less endurance, their damage is increased. Fire. When Battle Forge, when reduced below 50% endurance, fire godlike glow like metal in a forge, gaining damage reduction doing a small amount of fire damage to any creature who hit damage. Moon, Silver Tide, every encounter when reduced below 75, and Moon godlike generate waves of healing moonlight that restores endurance to them in their eye. Nature, grants a bonus to might, constitution, and dexterity. When alright, well, we'll keep it simple. Get a bonus. We'll go mellow. The Barbarian. Carnage. When Barbarian hits with the melee attack, they automatically make reduced damage attack at all. A Chanter. Enchanter can continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases produce passive effect and help build a Chanter power until they can use evocation. Okay. Druid. Spirit Shift. All druids have mastered one animalistic form. This form gives druid strong melee ability. Paladin. Third ability, Fate and Conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all their defense. Over the course of the game, this bonus may shift based on reputation of the Paladin's game. Okay, Priest, Ranger, Wizard. Holy smoke. Spells. Wizards have access to a variety of offensive and personal defensive spells. Unlike priests and druids, wizards learn individual spells that they store in and cast directly from the Grimoire. Grimoire can only hold 4 spells of each spell level, which motivates wizards to keep multiple Grimoires for different needs. At every 2 levels, wizards gain access to an additional set of spells. However, they can automatically learn 1 spell of any level they can access at any time. The event, wizard also has the option of learning spells from Grimoires they find or buy. Initially, their spells can be cast a limited number of times per rest. As wizards gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to per encounter use. A monk, transcendent suffering. When monks have no weapon equipped, their unarmed attack are especially powerful and continue to increase in damage as they gain level. Man. Rogue, sneak attack. Apply bonus damage to rogue's range and melee attack when a target has any of the following afflictions: blind, flank, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, drunk, stunned, or weakened. Also applies to any target the rogue strikes with a weapon within the first 2 seconds of combat. The fighter. Constant recover. Fighters continuously regenerate and turn at a moderate rate during combat. One of them. Good the wizard. Oh. when I can see my coastal gone and slick oil like something, inflicting knockdown on anyone in the area. What do I drug at? Oh, alright, well. Create a glowing chorus that's appearing as a wizard's will, granting a bonus chance to hit and give the wizard endurance with each successful strike. Chill frog? Wait, I don't want that. Called the blindly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area. What's this one? Overwhelming anyone in the area of effect with a brilliant and bewildering pyrotechnic display, decreasing their will and leave them. Okay. That increases our accuracy. The caster hand becomes so cold to freeze what they touch. Does free damage to a target and reduces accuracy. Okay. I don't know what to take. Fan of flame. Create a cone of fire in front of them. In front of the caster, causing burn damage to anyone in the area of effect. Okay. Flee feet. Empower the target with unnatural speed, increasing their movement rate. Ghost blade. Cause feel the unnatural blade into existence, inflicting immediately pierce damage and hobble. I like that one. With dolphin touch. A bolt of electricity jumps from a caster's finger to the nearest enemy, then to the next nearest, causing decrease. Okay, it's like chain lightning. Summon 3 spell missiles that batter the target, inflicting crushed or corroded damage. Okay. Spirit Gel. A shield. Thrown a caster with a shield of spirit enemies will get an increased damage reduction and a concentration bonus. Thrust of Taterville. A quick strike of crushing force, doing little damage but having a high chance of disrupting enemy spellcaster. That's kind of nice. Wither Double. Create a duplicate of the caster to distract enemies. Granting the caster a high deflection bonus until he or she is hit or crit. We'll just do that one. Okay, got my 5 spells like it. Well, 4. Arcane Assault. Defended by Beaten. Okay. I got 15 points. How much health do I have? It doesn't say. I'm going to go 16 intel. Resolve. Concentrate. Character concentration determines how likely they are to have their spells or attacks interrupted during combat. Well, we want that. Deflection is a defense used to resist direct melee and range attack against the characters that are not. Okay. Interrupt. Reflect, defend aloud. Okay. Wait. Any might as a wizard? Okay. Oh wait, what? Culture. Down there, you get 1 resolve. Dead fighter, like a Lego. Oh. Luxian plain, looking for northeast of a large expanse of fertile savanna. Ovelia? No. Living land? No. The weight and the what? If we'll go with this one. The Actamon culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic, having spread over little past the 7th, 11th. Oh, aristocrat, drifter, merchant, philosopher, Lordu. Lore represents the characters accumulating mischievous knowledge, and trivia often a coat or has to try the topic outside of a conversation and grip interaction. Lore is used to activate scrolls, higher lore value allows the character to use higher level scroll. Immersion. Oh, now you have to make the make that black and make that I don't know yet. Make the hair. I like that color. Getting that color. Facial hair. Wait, what? 12 and I guess we'll go with head. 3 look good. Hair. Go with we'll go with 2. Yeah. Facial hair. And we'll go with 7. We'll go pretty. We'll pick something head right here, I guess. They're kind of creepy. Of course now. Boy.
Yeah?
Now I am the leader of the group. Nice and slow.
I've got this.
You better run!
Time to see and not be seen.
Leading the way.
Let's go!
Shh. I'm here. Now I am the leader of the group.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Look, move. And we'll name it. Alright, let's go. New quest. The Gilded Veil. Caravan Master Odium. The Caravan Master finished addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and thugging out jaw, quivering as if for empathy.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
They nod toward the looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turned to you, frowning as he looked you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odemir looked over his shoulder at his distant and lanky intent man named Raphael. He carries an old stun bleat bow. I don't see that guy at all. Raphael nods and slides the worm bone over his shoulder. What would I find? Where would I find these berries? What are those rooms? Is it dangerous out here?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Yeah, with the wink.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowig, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
What are these shoes rot coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Must be the pillars then, right?
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Leave.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at Lynch and a sturdy, armored-clad woman who had spent the journey night sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or a pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looked up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Must be her up there.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you
Sure.
keel over.
Alright. What can we do? Can we hit escape and save? Indeed we can. We'll just save. Don't mind Ormy. This is a good place to camp. But it's best not to wander alone, especially so near the room. Wait. Alright, let's go down and find.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Hold on. You see a man wearing a simple, waffle neat coffee, transfixed, however by a ragged tear and the theme of a tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you got. Got a cuff. I got one. Wait, I don't want anything. Restrained character. Wait. Yeah. Alright. How do I check my inventory? Aye. Do I have a weapon? Okay, I do have a rod. And she got a torch and a battle axe. Okay. Paul. B. Alright, let's see if we can find a berry, I guess.
I'll have your
Okay.
water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Alright.
Hey there.
Hmm?
I think Baker's paws, right? Alright.
Hey there.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Hey there. Hey there.
Combat.
Sure.
Got 2 wolf hide.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But they're eating a cow.
This is it.
Got the springberry. Callista. Philosopher. People on the caravan say you've been getting into all kinds of deep conversation with them. What's your angle? Part of my nature. I was a teacher before I came here. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? I thought I could be more. When it's time for you to move on, for me, it's just a first. Because we breathe, and it's around, it's been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raystick offered Makes your girl think. I'll give him that. Are you here to settle? Like the rest of us? I haven't given much time. No harm in that. Might as well see you play first. See the play first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming to play. I'm looking for some adventure. You should hook up with an expedition from the bigger towns than a regular group out to unexplored places. As long as you don't mind a little danger. Anyway, wasting time here. Orderman, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Tell you about yourself. I got simple need. I like open skies and a far horizon. I find work that lets me live with. My family wanders too. We started in Drywood, but my parents ended up in Living Land. I got a brother in Rashai and another in Outer Idrade. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Drim? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it should be part of Idrai Empire. Broke off after war, Lemire lit back. The local here are feisty, and that's how you look at it. Alright, let's go back to the camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that far, but getting you water anytime soon. He does what he wants, what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Lap him around a little. Stream just down that way. Come on, let's get you some water. Quest update. A moment respite. You gotta find him. The path from line through a narrow canyon back to the way you came.
You shouldn't stray too far.
Okay. The path line through a narrow canyon back to where you went. Alright. We can't go that way. Go down this way. What's over here? There's a deer. At the farthest I can zoom out. Traveler, maybe, or looter, or bandit. Bad sign. What do they have on them? Lockpick? I'll take that. Leather armor. Medium. High tech hair. Okay, so I got some leather armor. Wait, how do I... the character? Nope. Inventory? Yep. Alright, so I got 6 different, right? Yep, alright, wait. Nothing else there. Let's go up river.
Went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Callista wait nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her looking up sharply toward the tree line. You gain an item quest, full water skin added to the staff. Out of the tree emerged Barfell. One of the guide, barely distinguishable in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries a bow, and there's a strangeness in his gait. His stride wobbly as he moved towards you with a laboring breath.
Sparful, are you alright?
Barfell told, casted on a rock, and he collapsed forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Well, that's not good.
Ambush!
What can she do? Knock down. Shove an enemy with enormous force, knocking them prone. Knock that one down. What can you do? Arcane Assault? Will you... A quick strike of crushing force doing little damage by having a high chance of disruption. Arcane Assault? Oh no. Will you... That's throwing him.
Lava root. Show him
Alright. Let's see what kind of loot we get. Bow. Hide armor. We'll take it off. Let's see what this guy dropped. Alright.
Yeah?
Back to town, or back to the little camp. Doing something bad happening. You, the missile on him. Second win.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Hey there.
Arcane of thought and lead to board of magical energy.
Show him how it's done!
Alright, got rid of those two.
Hey there.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Medium shield. Yeah, we'll take one of those. Hatchet. You know. Rider. Rod equip. What did she have?
Sure.
Get a battle axe. Okay. What do you have equipped? I'll give you that. Alright. It's a different figure. Oh, because there's all the guys here. Going Phaton, leader, all around you lies the massacre remains of your other travelers. Pepper with arrows and knife hilt. Blade with bug eyes and filth. Clutcher pulls the back of her left hand, turn out at his root to ward away your poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, threading on limbs and back and head, jerking their axe from bodies at it from half-split log. One of them towered and severed with a thick beard tassel, which knocked holds a wet blade as the neck of a man you recognize as Hidon in the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arm, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in a place in which no mortal man is worthy. You have trespassed and plundered all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say it again, lay down your arm. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us. We're innocent in this, will you not listen? Judging by the strings of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you are a worshipper of Elowain. The man frowned. And most of his he didn't went, but the blow never come. If the man cocked his head and shrieked, of course, but he would not. It is by command of all gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it is consistent with their belief, or because it is what you told. The man glared. It has always been known to my people. I see in what Galawan. It is the weakness and age must be purged by young, or youth and strength. You think Galawan would want the moldy, crumbling stones to survive so long after the burden? I turned to dust. The man nostril flared to fume. He would not, he told us. Otherwise, I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. Why should I stop you from killing an innocent? Distracted, the man gripped Foster's axe handle and nearly fumbled it. Affording him the moment he needed to dive out of the swing would come too late. Howling and afraid, the man charged you instead. Okay. What do you have? Blinding strike. Need to get you away. Damage? That's a lot. Alright. That it? Going from leader. Your enemy lies to prime. On the ground, unable to rise, his companion now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing with full gasp. He looks not at you, but at the sky above. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choking sign. A whiff of the wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, the gadgeter. A quick smile across the face. I'm ready. The wind began to fall, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, unending pot and rattling intent like an angered spirit. You can feel it begin to sleep beneath your skin, and when it pierces you, it feels as through it, rending you apart from within. Seized against a wagon wheel amidst the hollowing maelstrom. Stashed across chest and ball. Enemy body thick. There was with great effort, he versus Dagon's head, his eyes beat. Barely open, he looked directly at you.
Get inside!
Get inside and run. No. This don't look good. Straining against a gale that's threatened to pull you off your feet with every step you step. You set your hands in the worn foe, a weathered rock, instead of about building yourself up precisely. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up on a ledge. He then trails behind, slowed by injury, delayed by early hesitation, as he nears the face of a rock. One of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunged for you and toppled him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, he didn't lash it out again to the Vegeta stallion, but struggled to break his hold. They're close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Channel a bolt of energy towards the attacker. Allow healing to break free. We'll channel a bolt. Your aim is true and it hits Jar. He then looking to his feet, he then clambered up to the base of the rock at near the top. However, the wind flared, pulling him sideways and turned one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you managed to catch hold of it. You turn the other hand. You pull with waning strength and it feels at the thought your arm will be jerking from your socket. They hold just long enough for Heaton to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep There's a deep reticence to the flowing wind now. If there's a rock beneath your feet or inside the cavity of your own chest, I thought it would shake the marrow from your bone. Each new gust minute, the old stone beats for you, loosening the connection, unsteadily bound as you dart beneath the old archway. The entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. The Lord skills you to decipher clues and remember pieces of knowledge and conversation and grip interaction.
Was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
Hidden words come between we can get. If you want, had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
A moment respite. Alright, that'll be the end of this episode. The room to collect list. Escape the room. Alright, we'll pick it up in the next episode. Added the Gilded Veil.